All right, Donovan, so you're a Texas kid. I mean, how does it feel to be back in your home state, close to your family?
It's very exciting. Obviously I dreamed of playing this bowl game, dreamed of playing in front of my friends and family in the biggest stage in almost college football. So I'm very excited getting after it.
And do you have a lot of family that are expected to come? Kind of how does that feel knowing that they're going to be supporting you?
Yeah, I have around I think 22 people coming. So there's going to be a little 74 section in the stadium somewhere. But I'm very excited, putting on a competitive game for them.
In terms of the Cotton Bowl, obviously last season it didn't end the way you guys wanted to, but how does that kind of motivate you to right the wrong from last year?
Yeah, we ain't worried about what happened last year. We know what we have this year, so we know that in order to compete and we execute at the highest level, we have a great team to compete it with. But we have to be on our stuff to be able to go out there and win.
Talk to me about the redemption and revenge of this season. You have, Will wanting revenge over Penn State, redemption over Oregon. Now, Will's got the factor of wanting to beat Texas for the, first time. Where does that factor into how you guys play out there?
I feel like guys find motivations in different things. For Will, he plays best when he has great motivation. That goes for a majority of players on his team. And so just trying to find that edge, trying to find that fuel to, give the extra yard, give the extra inch on the field. So, as offensive linemen, we play with motivation every day because we didn't end the way we wanted to. So we want to go out there and play as hard as we can because that's how we know we can play.
In terms of game plan and scheming for a team like Texas, how much do you lean on some of your teammates who have faced this Texas team before, like Caleb, or just kind of coaches like Chip who know kind of how Steve Sarkisian works? How do you lean on that in a game plan for a game like this?
Yeah, guys have played against this team before. Seth has obviously played against some of these guys when he was at his former university, so he's helped us out with some things that he did at his former place. But this is a whole different defense, whole different year for them. So they're doing stuff that's amazing on the field. So it's our job to be on our best so we can compete against them.
Bring me into what the talk has kind of been with some of the guys who have been around Quinn, right? He was with the Buckeyes before. What's kind of been the chatter about going up against a guy who was a former Buckeye?
Yeah, we lived in the same apartment complex. He lived down the hall from me. I hung out with him a couple times. He was a cool guy, but I'm sure we'll shake hands and hug after the game. But during the game, it's all competition. I wish nothing but the best for him. But he's wearing burnt orange. I'm wearing scarlet and gray right now. So. Yeah, it's just about it.
And last question for you. Obviously, this playoff format is super different than what every team is used to. How do you guys kind of recharge and refuel? Because it's a long season, right?
Yeah, I know it's very long. And you just got to remind yourself that what you're playing for, what you're fighting for, what you did all this sacrifice and all this blood, sweat, and tears for. And then you mentally relock in, and it's selfish. I feel like we see it as an excuse to bring up exhaustion and everything like that because the team we're playing has played as many games as us. So the whole exhaustion thing, yeah, it's a physical contact sport. It's a violent sport, especially as offensive lineman. Every play you're hitting and you're grabbing jerseys, so everything's going to hurt for a minute. But if you really want to play, if you want to stay disciplined, you got to remind yourself what you're playing for.
I feel like you guys are peaking at the exact right time. I think you would probably agree with me. Bring me into the tightness of this group and how that has factored into how you perform out there.
Yeah, the one thing we're playing for is just being able to don the scarlet and gray for another week. That's all we're focused on. That's all we're playing for. Being able to keep this group of guys around just one more week is what we're playing for. Yes, the accolades and everything, that's great, but just the group of guys, the guys we get to go to work with, the brothers we have on the field, that's what we're really playing for at the end of the day.
Awesome. Thanks, Donovan. Good luck on Friday.
Thank you.